We did it. We made it still alive.
Time. Third time's the charm, Bob.
Oh my gosh. If we make it through this live tonight, folks, we're doing good. We've had some struggles tonight getting to this point. So what is going on, everyone? It is October 21st, 7:30 p.m. We're a half hour late, we know. But we're here. And we're super excited. I'm still tired. You know, we just got done the national event, and I thought for sure life would calm down, and I'll tell you what, I think I'm busier now than I was during and before it, but we're super excited to get back on the track this weekend. We didn't run last weekend. We took the weekend off, and actually Bill and Stacy and Mateo, Militia, myself, Mason, kind of disassembled some of the hobby shop, got some of the stuff out of there that could freeze and stuff. Starting to get a little cool up here. Although today it was 55, so it was beautiful today.
Yeah, it was really nice up here today.
Yeah.
I mean, the Points Series this weekend is going to be a little bit cooler, but it'll be fine. I mean, I think the track's going to be in great condition because we're getting some rain right now.
Yeah, it's been raining quite a bit up here this week. Was it Monday? Yesterday? No.
Was that yesterday, Monday?
It rained one day pretty good. I know that.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah. I think Doug Flint was going to go to the track today. I messaged him to see how it was because I did not stop the track today. But I'm sure the water's just going to soak in and be excellent. So
yeah, it should be really good.
Yeah. Got some people joining in. We got Norm Stupid Fast up in Canada, Warren Campbell.
Nice.
Militia.
Good evening, guys.
Will Santiago. Good night, everyone.
Wow, he's an early sleeper, huh?
It's good morning, Will. It's good morning, not good night. Militia says hello. So, Stupid Fast. Good evening, everyone. Mason, hello. So, yeah, we got a point series coming up this weekend, and
5 of 5.
5 of 5. This is the winner takes all event right here.
That's right.
The showdown. They got a showdown going between Mason and Bill coming up.
Yes. Who's gonna take it, Mason or Bill?
I fear that Mason will. I'm nervous. He's gotten so much better.
You know what the best part is Bill left his nitro car in our pit trailer.
It's actually the e-buggy, so.
Oh, you made sure it wasn't the nitro.
No, because that's the one that broke. You gave me the part. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Well, go ahead. Let's run with that. What were you going to say? What are you going to do?
We were going to tune it up for you. Make sure you were ready to run. Yeah. So remember, Point Series, if you haven't attended all 5 or 4 or any of that, you still can come up and run and have a good time. You know, it's not something where you had to have been in the points running. I think most of the tracks, I'm not sure about Hobby, etc. I think still running.
Yep.
Madness, I think they closed their track after last weekend. That was the final race for them.
I think that was their last weekend race.
Yeah, they're switching the carpet. So, you know, you're going to start seeing the tracks closing down for the winter, but we actually looked at the long-term forecast this past weekend, Bill and I did, and I think we might get that 1st of November Turkey Throwdown event in.
Yeah.
It actually looks possible right now.
It looks possible. So, and it doesn't even look like it's going to be super cold. It's showing 50s-ish. So, Dobby, what's going on, buddy? We haven't seen you in forever, Dobby. We'd love to have you back up to the track, man. We miss you around. He says the Nationals were sick to watch on TV. Sorry I couldn't make it. Brian Horn, Mason or Bill, I'm open to offers to come up and slow down the other guy. Brian, we love having you up, man. Come on up.
Out after this, Brian. I might need help with Mason to slow him down. Yeah.
Mason, you better count your allowance money and see if you can pay off Brian. Wayne Darling will be there. Trying to look at my phone, Wayne. Sorry. We'll be there. Got Sean into a truggy. He wants to try it out. Awesome. Yeah, we love people coming up and trying new things. Dobby says he'll be up sometime, probably next season. Maybe carpet, Dobby. Carpet starting November 8th and 9th is our Trials and Tribulation round 2, right?
That's right.
Last year was round 1. I love this program, but sometimes it's tough to see the comments on the bottom and who's on, who's not, type of thing.
It is.
So it'll be a one-day event. It'll be just on Sunday. Saturday, we will be there. You can come up and practice all day long, tune your car, try out new things. Wayne, if you got Sean into a truggy, Saturday's a day for him to come up and get some practice in. It's $10. You can run all day, and then hang out all night if you want. And then gates are opening Sunday at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, 8 o'clock. We're going to start at 10 o'clock?
Yeah, we usually I think we usually do 10 or 11, right?
Yeah, a little later on the point series we've been starting.
Yeah. So it should be a good time. It's a humbling thing. I keep seeing all over on Facebook. Every time I open up Facebook, we're still seeing national, race reports and photos. And Will Santiago Will RC was down at RC Madness, and he said, everybody's wearing the shirts and the hoodies, and it's kind of cool to see, And
yeah, that's great.
Yeah. It's still kind of surreal for me, but it.
Well, Bob, it was a massive event, right? I mean, think about 225 entries. This is your first time doing it, right? This season.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine what next year is going to bring in next season, right? As the word gets out.
Sure.
So
it gives me a whole new respect for like the lifetime entertainment races and. Anybody doing a big race, man, it's a lot of work. I mean, it was a weekend, almost 2 weeks before the race that we were there setting up and getting ready and making sure we could do everything possible not to screw up, So, Wayne Darling, we're done with the camper. The Nationals was the last hurrah for this year. Carl Miller, yeah, Carl came up for Nationals. Says racing was great at Nationals. Nice job. Thank you, Carl. Well, I don't think we've seen Carl at all this season until Nationals, but we saw him up there, and he was with the Hobby Etc. crew. They came in full force.
Yep.
They look good. They're 2 orange tents and all their matching sweatshirts on. So that was good. Brian Horn, tons of cars at Madness with National stickers on them.
Still, the numbers. They must have still the numbers.
Oh, the window stickers, yeah. That was I think that went well, but we ran out of numbers. Like we did.
I mean, next time we definitely need to get more than
And again, right? We planned on 150-ish, maybe, and 228 or 227, I think, is where we ended up. I mean, that's a lot of cars. 6 hours. We ran those mains, right? 6.5.
Yeah, it was 5:45, I believe, where it ended up at. Yeah.
Yep. Sebastian Tassi, what's happening, Sebastian? He says maybe we'll get that rooftop next year. You never know what next year is going to bring. Maybe.
But as amazing as the event was, I mean, it's all positive. It's been great. There's still less than right, Bob, Kenny. There's things that we've heard from people in private, and we're going to make corrections on that. We're always going to make it always better. So,
yeah. I mean, that was my first time ever doing something like that, and I think that was probably all of our first time. But I think collectively we did as well as we could have, But certainly make corrections next year, and it'll be even better and bigger.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely went well as is.
then I'm gonna have to rent the neighbor's yard to park people, but as we were, that was pretty impressive how many people
You
were there.
could build above the parking lot, like a parking garage, Bob.
A parking garage over the track?
See?
We could do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then just throw in heat as well. That way it can be all
Year-round?
year. No carpet, Kenny. No carpet.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
Kenny's like, no there will be carpet. Kenny, what's your deal? You were just down at a big event. You were commentating on the New York Grand Prix.
Yeah, I did the NYGP. It was their 7th annual NYGP. I did the broadcast with Live RC, which was pretty good. It was nice to work with those guys. They were a good group we had there, and it was kind of interesting. It was interesting not to, have to be so, direct with everybody and have to deal with like the actual direct race.
Yeah.
And stuff, and just do the commentary over it was kind of, it was kind of nice. I was very fortunate that I got my voice back the morning I got there. So I was like, oh my God, I was sweating it out when I got there Thursday morning. It was like still kind of crackly, and I was like, oh no. And by the afternoon, when the guys come in from Live RC, I had it good, and I was like, oh, thank God. I'm like, you guys are lucky. I got my voice back just in time, just when you guys got here.
It looked like Sam was there. Sam was with us at our place. He was the one he was in the trailer. You probably didn't see a lot of them, but Sam from Live RC was in the trailer doing he was the one switching the cameras and doing all the TV stuff with that. Yeah,
he did pretty much the same thing that Bob did. He did the follow cam and stuff for the most part.
Yeah, Bob was.
They sent Aaron to do the switchboard stuff. And
was Bob there?
No, Bob.
No, it would have been easier for Sam just to drive down to New York from our place rather than fly back to Texas and then back.
Yeah, he literally had like a day and a half and then turn around and go back.
Go back to the same place almost.
Yeah, and then they were, they were booked for another night when they got there, and like the race and everything it always ends early. They schedule it so it ends, it's just means on Sunday, so it's done by 1-2 o'clock, and everybody can get out of there because you hit traffic if you're driving out of there. I did. I sat in traffic for an hour just south of Hartford. There was an accident, and I sat there.
Yeah. That's one thing we'll change with the nationals for next year is we'll do practice one day, quals one day, mains the third day rather than doing that third qualifier. But again, we never planned for it to get as big as it got. So, but yeah, nice. What about you, Bill? What's going on with you?
What, this week, last week?
Any week. Anything big in RC going on?
Well, yeah, there's a ton of exciting stuff, but we can't really talk about it, Bob.
That's right. That's right.
You spill the beans. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, there's a ton. S-Works came out with new 2-wheel drive. I saw that.
I was just going to comment on that. Warren Campbell's on here. He's the local S-Works team driver, I think. And they just launched their new carpet car and dirt, 2-wheel drive dirt and carpet. So Schumacher, that's what I run, but parts are getting harder to get over here for that. The tariffs are absolutely astronomical with
Schumacher. Really?
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. That's all I got.
I ain't got a whole lot either going on besides, that long trip and back. That's all that's happened for me. And I'm looking forward to the Point Series coming up. And then we got the turkey race there. That'll be good. Was that the week afterwards? I think it's like 3 in a row. Boom, boom, boom.
It is. Like we've done, was it 3 weeks? The next 3 weeks? Or the next
2 weeks?
In the next 4 weeks, we have 3 races.
Oh, including carpet. Right. But like guys and girls, don't put your 8 scale stuff away. Come out. We got the Point Series this weekend, and the following weekend is going to be even nicer. That's the close of our season for outdoor, and it's a trophy event. So come out. Let's have some fun. And the track is amazing, right? Joey the Dirt. We're going to keep that same track. Maybe we'll add a feature here and there for the trophy event. We don't know, but definitely don't put it away yet. We're ready to go still. We got another couple of weeks.
I've got to get all my A-scale stuff down to Florida, and I'm putting it off because I'm like, man, the racing's still happening here, you know?
That's
right.
right.
I really think that turkey throwdown race is actually going to happen. So it gives me encouragement of continuing 8-scale, you know? Norm, stupid fast tariffs from who? Yeah, tariffs, man. That's killing us all the way around. Everything, even you look at RC cars prices 2 years ago compared to now, or 3 years ago, or 4 years ago. I mean, the prices are jumping crazy.
Yeah, everything's at least $150 more than it was.
Sure.
Just for any kit, doesn't matter what it is.
Norm says, is carpet schedule available yet? Yes, Norm, it is. We posted it on Facebook under our events tab. It has all of our races posted there. However, those flyers are not staying. Boom is doing some new flyers for us. They're just very backlogged right now, so we're not hounding them for them. But Will says Warren is doing great with the S-Works cars, paying attention to it. Yeah, absolutely will. Norm is a carpet season. I already read that one. Wayne, carbide stud and dirt bike's going to be the next go-to. We could do an ice race up there, huh?
Oh, my goodness.
Studded tires. We all give it a go. What do you think?
Oh, man, that would be a lot of fun.
That would be a lot of fun, actually.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to start them from the inside out because they fly out if not.
Yeah.
Definitely gone down that road and it doesn't work out. You try to just stick them in.
We took a bunch of stuff out of the hobby shop last weekend. We took the oval track lap counter out in the computer system, got that down to the carpet track. So we're trying to gear up for carpet so we're not, like I said, 3 races in 4 weeks. That's a lot. So we're trying to make it transition smoothly. Anders isn't up here right now. He's out on family leave. So hopefully we can fill his shoes, Yeah,
I think we should be all right. I mean, the layout I was showing you guys uses all existing parts that we have. So
yeah.
So that should work out good. And it's got some little technical driving to it. So
tell you what's flying off the shelf, T7s, the new associated T7 and the SC7 have been flying off the shelves.
Nice.
And we're going to have some heat this so should be a good carpet season.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Real quick, back to Anders. Like, he was really helpful throughout the entire racing because he helped tape the track. He watched as the races went on, and he did the maintenance. And he'll be missed this season. I hope he comes back as soon as he can.
I hope he comes back as soon as possible.
Absolutely, and it's even off the track. I mean, his ideas and his knowledge, and honestly, I always tell him he's my voice of reasoning. So I'll be like, listen to this, and he gives me his perspective on it.
Yeah.
As long as him and I don't talk politics, him and I get along awesome. So, yeah, we hope everybody comes out this weekend, joins us for the carpet race.
Yeah.
Bob, you need some sleep.
Oh man, I'm beat.
We almost made it all the way.
I got home tonight, and I haven't even asked her this. I got home tonight, and there's a duffel bag sitting in front of the TV with all the malicious clothes in it. So I got to find out why she's got a go bag packed and ready.
No, what'd you do?
Yeah, I'm like, man, I've been lacking that much that she's ready to go. She's moving out. Oh, she says she hasn't put it away from last weekend, so guess that's a little stress off my back.
I'm waiting for a comment from Norm down there.
There's Norm's comment. If I can fix it, if I can fix my ESC, I'll be there. Oh, I thought it was going to be something like as she's moving to Canada. I figured that's what it was.
She's moving up here. That's funny.
Yeah. He's got his sticker on her parking sign now. It says "Stupid Fast Racing" on her parking sign at the track.
Oh, too funny.
Yeah. Anyway, we hope you come out to the Point Series this weekend. It's 5 of 5. You don't have to be in the Point Series. All-day practice Saturday, $10 to practice. And the Point Series is $30 for your first entry.
I believe so, yeah.
I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, Bill will look it up.
And we should also maybe, and Bob, we haven't talked about it, but maybe some sort of an incentive for people to come out for the turkey throwdown if that's, what we do.
Like give away free turkeys?
I guess. I don't like turkey, but maybe a rotisserie chicken. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Rotisserie chicken.
Let's see here. 5 of 5 entry fee is $30 for the first, and then 10 for each additional.
10 for each additional for the series.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get Bago to come down and cook for us with Oliver's dad.
For the turkey throwdown, I mean, the Canadian should come down. It's going to be warmer.
Small Goliaths.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You got more of the seasoning still?
I have my seasoning. Bago brought his own in a dish.
Yeah, I saw that. They got it in the store.
Yeah, he forgot everything else at the track, and that was the one thing I hope he forgot. That was the one thing he took, but he forgot everything else: his FM transmitter, bag of pellets, a chair. So, Norm says money at par. Yeah. Maybe we can set something up for you, Norm. It's tough for them. I don't know what the exchange rate is today, but it was down to 70%, 72%.
Yeah.
Exchange. Norm, I don't need any more meat pies. I love Canadian meat pie. If anybody's ever had a pork meat pie from Canada, they are to die for. And I bet we've gotten 8, 10 of them, probably. We had one last night, actually, Norm. It was fantastic. Norm's up. But he has to smuggle them under the seat, I think, to get them across. It makes it happen. So, Norm, at the big race, it was, I can't read the rest of it.
1.47.
1.47. Wow.
So for each, wait, does that make sense?
63. No, 53 cents on the dollar.
And now it's 0.71. I just looked it up. Yeah.
It's 0.71. Yeah, 71 cents to a dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But at least gas prices have come down. So come down here and fill up on gas. It's cheaper now.
That's right. We'll let you use our gas stations, Norm.
Yeah.
And then you use it all to get home.
Get a BJ's membership. It's like 15 cents off with their credit card.
BJ's?
Yeah, BJ's 2 hours from us.
Yeah. Where is that BJ's, man?
We're in the middle of nowhere.
By you, Bill.
Yeah, there's one here in Manchester. Yeah,
that's the closest one to us.
That's ours too.
Shit.
Oh my gosh! Hey, who's in the lead for the Point Series, Bill? Can you find that?
Oh, geez, yeah, I'll look it up on Facebook. For which class? All of them?
Yeah. Do I got a chance? Mason said I had a chance the other night.
No.
Yes, Bob, you have a chance.
Snap his chest in half.
I know that in 40 plus, you may have a chance at like second or third.
I'm running sportsman next year. I don't care.
Yeah. But Mason and I are
I'm
leading
running the
like,
women's class.
yeah. But I know Mason and I are leading like e-buggy and nitro buggy.
Am I in third?
But now let me look it up because there's some other racers that are involved too.
I mean, if it's only the two of you guys for Nitro, you might have to rock, paper, scissors for that one.
Let me look this up. I'm scrolling. Hold on. Talk about something else while I'm looking this up.
You were supposed to come prepared to this, remember? Steve Hansen. He says, I can't see it yet. It's coming through. David Cruz, what's happening, man? Hey, you guys. Steve Hansen. What's happening, Steve? I'm trying to get Steve into dirt racing. I've told him he doesn't have what it takes. That didn't work. Maybe Associated's got to, I think he's team Associated. Maybe they got to put a stipulation that you got to run dirt.
But I'm doing it on my phone, so bear with me.
You're still looking it up, Bill?
No, I got it.
Oh,
So 1/10 and 1/8 sportsmen. Militia's leading, then E-Dog, and then Bob Robichaud.
ooh, Bob Robichaud.
And then Tim Ingerson and Chad Center are right behind. Those are the top five.
Is Bob close enough to be like a wild card in there to like if he gets in the mix?
Yeah, it could throw E-Dog down easily. Not easily, but like, yeah, by the points, yes. That seems doable. So
Oh, Bob Robichaud. I think he was talking about me.
no, 1/10 and 1/8 sportsman. You're not going to run that next year.
Sportsman, not till next year for you.
We can make an exception and allow you in if you'd like, Bob, right, Kenny?
I'm sorry.
1/10 mini truggy. Chris Eldridge is first. Then John Staples, I'm assuming, because it just says John, and then Jericho.
Yeah.
And we got Danny and Matt in the 4th and 5th position. And then let's go on to 40 plus e-buggy. Yes, Bob, you do have a chance. It is me in first.
Oh, of course.
I don't know. I have 301 points.
He's going to finish the race.
You have 288, but you're in second. Then Bob Robichaud. Matt Peralt is in 4th, and he showed up for, I think, 1 point series? Or was it 2?
Yeah.
Matt,
Oh, yeah. 1 or 2, yeah.
And
Matt shows up, you can't run 40 plus.
Unless you're giving him double points for showing up, Kenny. I don't know what you're doing, but
No. Nobody's got any extra favors here.
he's in 4th.
I think Matt actually showed up for a couple of them because he was getting ready for the Nationals because he hadn't run, so he was showing up like when he got out of work at the firehouse.
Yeah, no, I see it. He has been there for 2 events. So moving on to 4-wheel drive short course, Jericho Parks in first. John Staples, I'm assuming again, his dad.
Yeah.
And then Matt is in 3rd. Then Bob Robichaud and William Garneau is in 5th. E-Buggy. Mason, I think, is first. In E-Buggy.
Nice.
Yeah, he is. That's awesome. So it's Mason, then myself, Chris Eldridge right behind me, John Staples, and Bob Montminy.
So I got a chance in 2 classes.
Oh.
Well, are you giving away like awards for 4 and 5?
Now he is.
You know, you make people feel special, Bill. You know, last night I didn't sleep. Tonight.
So, E-Truggy, we got Mason in first, Chris Eldridge in second, and then I got to flip the page. Who's in third? Cricket? Jericho Parks, and then Bob Montminy again in fifth.
Yes, I got 3 opportunities to make this happen.
Nice.
I think we're gonna give awards up till 5th on the point series.
So we only got 3 more left. I'll go through it quickly. Nitro Buggy, it's me first, then Mason, and then Anders. And Crisscross Applesauce is in 4th.
Yeah.
So if he showed up, he could definitely easily take 3rd, no problem. Woman's Open Off-Road, it's E-Dog first, then Militia. And Women's Open, is it just Militia? Let me see if there's any more. Oh, no, Militia and probably, E-Dog in second.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's awesome.
I'm just excited I got a chance. Top
Yeah,
5.
a couple of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
top 5. We're going to get big trophies for this one.
They're gonna go backwards though. Gonna be 5th place, is gonna be the biggest one, and it's gonna go smaller to first.
We're only doing 3 classes with top 5. We're going to be doing 40 plus e-buggy and e-truggy. Oh man.
Oh man.
It's tough to work on your car, practice, run the hobby shop, race. I like to go in the pits and talk to everybody, and I think that's the most important thing. I could care less about winning. It's
Not having fun.
It really is about having fun, and it's Militia's always like, you need to fix my car. She's got somebody in on this. Who was the guy that was like, we got to work on Militia's car? Oh, Will Santiago. He's like, we need to work on Militia's car. I'm like, oh gosh. I'm like, I just put a battery in it for her and tell her to go have fun. But Steve Hansen, I love people's nickname. I can never remember their real names. It's rough. Legit. Nice. Yeah, it's tough. It took me a while to remember everybody's name,
Oh, I still can't. I know their face, but I can't remember all the names all the time.
You know what we got to make sure of, Kenny, actually talking about this, is when they sign up for the point series that we use the name they started with, because like with Nationals, John Staples is now in there as John Staples, not just John. And like E-Dog's actually Ellen Legg.
Yes, they need that, and then if anything, they get a nickname goes in where it tells them when they're
right. But if we choose the Nationals name, it's going to add it as another driver to the point series. It won't give.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to be careful of that.
I mean, the ones with all the Nationals has all the right transponders now, though. So
yeah, that's going to be huge, right? That'll cut on unknown transponders.
Yeah. I mean, nicknames in the computer, as first names is never, it ends up making it hard for if somebody else tries to take over the program who doesn't know the people. It makes it next to impossible. You got to go with their actual names, and then add the nicknames to it, if anything.
Yeah.
And speaking of that event, I know it's getting cooler. We're probably going to be running on greens, maybe blacks, right, Bob?
I think so, yeah.
And you have all of that in stock, right? So people, they don't have to scramble. They can just show up and.
Yeah, we do have blacks. That's what I like to run myself. I'd rather have traction than not have traction. But the greens we should have. I think we're out of a few. We haven't gotten the JC restock order from Nationals in. Maybe it'll be here before the weekend. But we'll, yeah. I know we got a bunch of dirt bites and Falcons, the ProMotion tires. I'll tell you what, a lot of people buying the ProMotion, super softs, the T1s from ProMotion. Those have been a good tire. I ran them a couple times just because they are pre-mounted, and I like, sometimes when I don't have time, I run the pre-mount. So
nice.
David Cruz, next season is a big collab with near hobby shops called Clash of the Shops. Would be cool. Yeah. David, we have reached out to the hobby shops about doing some sort of regional event where maybe the race goes to different tracks. most all of them were on board. One of them wasn't. Same with carpet. We tried to do something with carpet, and I didn't hear nothing back on that again. I think one of the tracks wasn't into it. The others were, type of thing. So we'd love to. Absolutely, we'd love to. And I know Hobby Etc. was on board, and some other tracks there. But maybe we get the Canadian tracks involved.
That's I think we should try doing something like that.
Yeah.
There's a few of them, so
Yeah.
And there is a carpet off-road track that's going in too, and that's not terribly far away. 2 hours, so
Yeah.
from here.
Well, yeah, from us. I know the guys from Connecticut, that'd be a haul. But
Oh yeah.
so
The
That's
experience would be worth it though.
but David, yeah, we tried that. A couple of the shops tried that, and we'd love to do it. We just got to get the rest of them on board. So we like that theory.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Did you read Norm's last comment?
I don't know if I want to. Melissa's over here giggling, just about crying. So, Norm, BS Bob, you want to win, but you have less chances than me with Melissa. Oh my gosh. Oh, Norm. I love
married. What's wrong with you?
I love that guy. I really do. I know if anything ever happens to me, her and the kids are well taken care of.
There you go.
That's what I keep saying to myself. He came in the motorhome one day and he says, "I'm just checking out my future home." I was gonna go over all the bugs with it, but so he knew. But David Cruz says that week. That's awesome.
I think he's talking about like the combination race, the events with all the other tracks potentially. So I think yeah.
That's what we want to be able to do is work well with others, and we certainly are up for it. No one's, we gotta all work together.
Yeah, that's a lot of collaboration to do with all the like 4 or 5 tracks and hobby shops in New England. So
yeah. What shop would be more open? Oh, which shops would be more open? Yes, I agree, David. It's very hard to read the comments on the screen, so I got to wait till they come over the phone. But yeah, and it's not that, a lot of, everybody always says, man, how come my track doesn't do what you're doing? And I say this to everyone, like almost all the tracks except for us and Maximus, like that's their business, right? So they've gotten to where they are today by selling RC cars and entry fees, and Maximus is a club, so that the money stays in the club. And then, obviously we're there, but we got there much quicker because we have other businesses that support it. We're on our own property at our tow yard, and we're in our own dealership when we do the carpet track. And, if you were to buy a building or rent a building the size of our carpet track, I mean, it would be probably $20,000 a month rent. And it wouldn't be sustainable, and I think that so many hobby shops today are closing or losing tracks is the rent. Right? There's not a ton of money or a ton of margin in RC parts. I don't care if it's Associated or Techno or any of the aftermarket brands. There's not a ton of margin in it.
No, you need the entry fees.
And then the entry fees, we went to Maine a month ago, 2 months ago or something. We went mini golfing. It was like an hour. It was me, Militia, and Mason, and 2 of our friends. It was like $75 for an hour. And it's like, you think about entry fees, like Madness just had their big race. I think it was $40 an entry fee or something. But you got to run there for 2 days. Like you're not going to get that mini golfing or go-karting or any of that stuff. And it takes a lot of entry fees to make any money,
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough business. No one's getting rich off of RC cars. I promise. I don't care if it's
us,
Madness, Hobby, etc. Like you got to sell a lot of parts. You know, when there's a $4 margin in a set of tires, like you got to sell a lot of tires to make any money. So
That's right. And Bob, never. I mean, I know it's your property, but I think maybe some people seem to forget how much money you invested in that dirt to begin with, right?
yeah.
So
I think last year we put in 88 grand just in the outdoor track. And then this year between the carpet and the off-road track, we've done 154,000. So, and that was, you know, we did a huge power upgrade, you know, so we've got a lot of money invested in it. And do we think that money's going to be recouped in the next couple of years? Probably not, you know.
how many sensor cables do you have to sell to recoup that money, Bob? Have you done that math yet?
No, I wouldn't do that. 30 cents a cable. It's not going to happen. Bago or Eric Deschennes Bago says, hello guys. Eric again, Bago Racing, they came down for the Nationals, and I think the best thing we ever did was go up for the Quebec Classic, which is held at Bago Raceway, and the support we got when we were there and after was unbelievable. And what a great guy. I actually got a photo of him and I on Victory Lane at the Nationals, and probably my favorite photo of the Nationals. Just he's been great with us, and we keep supporting each other. And you know, he asked, he's like, I put a flag of mine on the track. I was like, absolutely, you know. So I think it's important that each track supports each other, because same thing with them, you know, they're renting land and providing a track for the Canadians. And, you know, I certainly know the cost that goes into it and the time, you know, and most of these people, Chris Eldridge and Jamie Legg and Bob Robichaud and Rose Robichaud and all these people, like, they donate their time with us. Thank God. Because, I mean, could you imagine the amount of time, and that, again, I don't care if it's us or Madness or Hobby, et cetera, like the amount of time that goes into putting on an event or building the track or grooming the track is huge. It's absolutely huge.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't think of that or remember that or expect that. Or Will Santiago says go-karting, $70 an hour for a 7-minute race, or $70 per 7-minute race. So, yeah, it's a tough industry, right? And I know there's a lot going on right now with racing. Like I keep saying, I think the model is broken or needs to be changed or something. Like you look at NASCAR, like they're sponsored races, and that money is going to NASCAR, to the teams that win. And, you know, these teams, I mean, think of how many times a year A-Main is hit up for sponsorship. Like how many tracks in the U.S. and how much money they're dishing out to sponsor these races to make them possible, right? So, and I know it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating with us. We got some sponsors, and like we're getting carpet car bodies for the Nationals, and it's like, you think how many times has this company been hit up by however many tracks in the U.S. once, twice a year? Like that's coming out of their bottom line. So maybe that's why the prices of parts are going up, because sponsorships are getting more and more. You know, I don't know. Maybe that'll change in the future. I know, was it Dean's All Out RC down in Florida? He just started a series, I think. You're allowed 2 entries per race, and it's free, but he got the sponsorship for it. And I don't think it was RC sponsorships either, was it? I think it was like local sponsors, like, you know, Coca-Cola sponsoring a couple $1,000 to put towards race entry fees so that the racetracks can, you know, continue the lights. You know, our light bill at the track is, you know, $500-600 a month, you know, just in electricity, internet, you know, the gas bill, the fuel, you know, the roller and the everything, you know, it all costs money. So, Dave Cruz, we love you and support you guys. The programs are on point. ESP, especially the Nitro program. These A-Main Nitro guys don't travel 3+ hours to run 20-minute main, so it's important to give them at least 30 minutes, minimum 40 to 45. They'll come back every time. Andrew Nicholas, not a spectator sport, spectators fund. Yeah, I mean, go to a local race car track. You pay to watch the race. You
Yeah.
pay to go to a football game. You pay to go to a baseball game. It's free to go to an RC track. Not that we're looking to charge spectators, but it's a model that you don't see all the time for RC. And how did we get into this?
I don't know. I think we talked about having fun. I don't know why.
I don't know how we got into this. Yeah, it went way left field. We were talking about point series. Yeah, spectators are potential racers, David, and shouldn't be charged. Yeah, I mean that's the biggest thing. Is getting new racers and kids, and it was one thing in the town when we went for our permit. What we said to the town was, if we can get one kid off the street, for me that's a win, right? Because there's nothing to do. I know up here there's nothing to do. Drugs are huge. You're into trouble. Like if we can save one kid and like maybe change the path of his future, like that's a win, and honestly, it's an adult thing too, right? I said this before in Alive. Like so many people come in that hobby shop and they're into RC because it saved them, whether it was from drugs or drinking or depression or divorce or any of those things. Saved them, So.
Bob, this hobby did not save anybody from divorce. Absolutely not. Okay. So let's leave that out of it.
I don't know. I mean, maybe got him through a divorce, Maybe
okay.
A more speedy process.
Yeah. And I'm super fortunate, right? Like I think all the time, if my wife wasn't into this, forget it. Like I hear it all the time. Guys are like, I'd love to come practice today, but my wife's going to kill me because I raced last Sunday, And like mine's like, yeah, sure. Do we bring in clothes? We stay in there. You got my battery charged? Like, so I'm very excited for that. So I think it's a fantastic hobby. I know I'm not in it because I'm, making all kinds of money. I'm doing it because I love doing it. My family loves doing it. And I think that's why most people do it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys break your cars, you buy your cars, you pay the race, you're just spending money, but you do it because you love it.
Yeah.
So I see a bunch of comments coming through on the screen. They haven't hit my phone yet. Steve Hansen, you going to be around the shop tomorrow? Yes, I am. I'll be in Littleton tomorrow. Mike Barkus, good chance this hobby saved my life, honestly. Yeah, I'm with you, Mike. Yep. Dave Cruz, at least until RC racing is fully stabilized and televised races become a thing, then maybe spectators can be charged. Again, if we can get somebody into the hobby by coming and we had tons of spectators at the Nationals.
Yeah.
We had the neighbors there, and I was nervous. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, is anybody saying anything bad? And they're like, no, they love it. They can't believe this is happening in their backyard. And, so it was really good.
Good.
Saved me from being financially secure. Wayne. Absolutely, Wade. I love all those divorce, drugs, and etc. Steve Hansen, geez. Steve, how your wife puts up with you, Steve, I'll never know. What a Big Cat. Wow, what did I step into here? RC plus divorce? LOL. Andrew Nicholas, yes, we do it because we love it. Yeah, and maybe it's not off-road. And Andrew Nicholas, we tried to get him into off-road, and we thought we had him hooked, and then he bailed on us. But he likes on-road, right? So there's all different things you can do. Maybe we can't afford a big race car. Maybe we can only afford the RC cars. Although I think we spend more money in RC than we do big cars sometimes. But
no, Andrew will be around, I hope, for the carpet racing, right, Kenny?
Yeah, I think we'll see him for that.
Andrew, I've missed the heck out of you this summer, man. I was so pumped you were going to be around and coming, showing up, and it was a big letdown for me, really. But I hope to see you for carpet season at least.
Get his stuff together.
Yeah. Andrew Nicholas, what a great guy. If anybody doesn't know him, I encourage you to go meet him. Just a down-to-earth, level-headed guy.
Yeah, but meet him at DPRC. Like, he needs to show up.
Yeah, at DPRC.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Stacy, just keep doing what you love doing.
Get off your phone, Stacy.
I love RC and most of Bob's family. Friggin' Norm. Oh man, I think Norm's more into racing now.
He's more into racing. Yeah. Okay, if that's what you say.
Again, everyone, just keep supporting your local hobby shops. This actually came up today with somebody else. Was these big box stores or big retailers of RC parts, like they're great, right? And but realistically, buying local is what's going to keep these tracks going and be able
to race.
You want bigger and better things, like that's where it comes from, right? So, I'm not saying you don't need the big chains, but I think eventually the chain stores are going to become so big and monopolize the industry, you're not going to have a choice, right? So, unless they're going to start opening tracks and funding them,
yeah,
that's another thing to think about. So, Big Cat says RC is an escape from reality, a place where we can all be big kids and have cool toys. Absolutely. It's all about having fun, hanging out. I mean, we're so far north. The majority of our racers travel to come up there. So we try to make it an experience and make it so when you come up, you can camp and hang out and have a fire and laugh and joke and cook food. If you're with the Barkus crew. Who had tomahawk steaks at an RC track? I've never even had a tomahawk steak till I was at the RC track. So, Mike Barkus, great idea. Instead of bringing in carpet, fill the carpet track with dirt and we race year round. Just move the dirt out after the weekend. If I thought that was viable, Mike, we would be doing that for sure.
Well, Bob, you probably could do that. You have the equipment to move the dirt in and out.
For sure. That's a lot of work, though.
But let's put some thought into it first. Let's not just throw out the idea like, no. You know what I mean? Let's put some thought.
Start taking Thursdays and Fridays off. You're gonna come up and I'll teach you how to run an excavator and a skid steer, and we'll get to work.
Okay.
Maybe we should try to do that. Maybe we should try to hold an indoor dirt race this winter.
Where are you going to put the dirt?
Where the carpet track goes.
No, that's a big mess.
Just a thought. Yeah. Well,
did you see that race that they just raced in Canada over the weekend on the glued track and stuff?
No.
I saw some pictures from Mark Andre and Damian Lamy.
Gotcha. Norm, RC is putting a $2,000 toy car in your $500 pickup to get a $10 trophy. But Norm, with a conversion rate, it's like a $17 trophy.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's almost $10, Norm. Like some of the trophies that Bob has had is pretty fancy, like the double layer trophies during carpet season. Yeah, it's more than $10.
Those were not. I mean, they were great trophies, but those were not sustainable to continue doing. Like it, you're spending almost as much on trophies as you are in race entry fees. So it was like a wash.
Yeah.
If someone had an indoor 1.8 in the Northeast, they would dominate. I wholeheartedly agree with you, Big Cat. We'll see. We'll have to test it, right? All right. Well, I'm not sure how we ended up down this rabbit hole. This weekend, Point Series 5 of 5. Please come out Saturday, $10 practice all day, $30 first entry race fee on Sunday, and it's $10 each additional, right, Bill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing everybody there.
So thank you guys for joining in. Sorry that we got way off subject, but I think it was a good conversation anyway. All right. Until we'll see you guys next Tuesday, 7:30.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.